I hate propaganda of any sorts, but especially the religious kind, because, well, I've got very strong opinions. Let's just leave it at that. I've got some very strong opinions about this whole thing. Look, there seem to be storage cells here. Can I just break them open? Nope, security rating 2. I dare say that's too high for me as of yet, since I haven't been repaired yet.
No, they cannot.
Where does this place lead? Well, is there a map? Oh yeah, there is. Okay, Jesus. Okay, this is. This zooming thing is going really asinine slow. Wow, this is a big place, and you can look everywhere, and at everything. This might become a problem. Okay. This may or may not be a problem. I'm thinking it's going to be. Oh. Because there's way too much to look at this. There's even a man. Oh, there's so much to see. There's so much to see. Okay, let's go to the guy who's going to fix us first.
Maybe they will offer
We
us
really
more.
need to get this done. Because this whole blinking in the corner of my eye is fucking annoying me right now. Is this my fixer? Nope, nope. It's Kazther.
You're
Kazther.
looking for the best prices in Prague. Not talking hot dogs here.
If the hot dogs aren't your main business, why don't you have a store?
See, this way, I get to keep my overhead down and pass on the savings to the customers.
Entrepreneurial.
Better believe it.
What have you got?
Well, I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable intel.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept payment in Europozine.
No problem. What do you have?
I think I have one Neuroposim. Info A, Info B, Info C. Well, I will
Maybe
go
I'll
to
come
you
back
later.
Whatever. Suit yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back later to you. I've got one Neuroposim thingy, and well, I can get one info. I seem to be able to move about the city uninhibited. Oh, look at this alarm panel. Okay, so I can activate this thing for whatever reason I should want to do that.
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed.
I need to get in there, my friend. I very much do need to get in there. Is there like another way to get... Oh, look at this. What's happening here? Is that the police? And there's another alarm panel I can activate. Whoopsie. Didn't mean to do that. I'd like to... Oh, wow. Get up here. I didn't think it's actually possible, but apparently Jensen can jump real good.
Wearing these uniforms.
Man, he is a little monkey, isn't he? Oh, look at this! There's so many places to check out. It's ridiculous. That's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Now, here is where things get interesting. I lost all my footage of the last... Now, I played about 4 hours. No, that's not actually true. About 3 hours. And I lost all my footage of that fantastic playthrough. I was looking in a lot of nooks and crannies, and I still have to save, and we are going to continue from that save. But I felt like I had to replay the most important parts. Not so much for the gameplay, but just for the sequences, for the interactions with the people, for you to realize or just see what happens. Because just telling it, sure I could have done that, but then you're sort of missing out on a few things, and I didn't want you to miss out. So this footage, what you're seeing right now, is just me very quickly blazing through these things. I'm being seen a few times in the matter of this recap. It doesn't matter. It doesn't count towards the end of this, because I'm gonna continue then from my save where I was completely unseen and didn't actually kill anybody, just as an explanation. So I finally found a way into the complex, as you see, and now we're breaking into, sort of into his office. Into his office? Yeah, into his office. Through an air vent, which you're about to see in a second. Right? I really didn't give a shit. I just ran through the vent up into his place. This is actually the best route to do it stealthily, but I really didn't give a shit at that point, so I'll just blaze through. You'll see me just going over there, and I did that super stealthily. This time around I just kept taking them down, not caring whether or not they've seen me or not. I also won't show you everything I did, or everything that happened, but like I said, just the most important thing, which is the main mission up until this point, wasn't actually that much. Just a really long sort of sequence with the guy who's supposed to repair me. And the second one is a side quest, where you need to... a side quest that happens when you go towards the police checkpoint that we saw earlier. And it is, I think, somewhat important because it's quite a long side quest. It's got quite a few facets, and I decided to do it, and I'm still not done with it. The time when we're gonna continue this. I have the original audio, which I'm gonna splice in the outside, even if the bookstore was in full glory. This would still be nicer.
Remember, it's red.
Now, having said that, this elevator is a shitfest and looks crap. So, okay, he looks like a crazy person.
Jensen, my favorite techno wonderkind. Sorry about the goons,
That's how it's
man.
pronounced.
They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
Nothing I couldn't handle. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't think it's about money. I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Ottar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
Diwali internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's... Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
Sometimes people don't have a choice.
His brain seems
systems
to be
took a
augmented.
hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
Took a hit? You mean... Oh, shit! Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know, I've always wanted to get a closer look at those satty folks of yours. A real close look. So let's strap you in, get the gas going, and then, well, then I just need to sort of dive in.
Seriously?
Feel my way around.
You're not filling me with a whole lot of confidence here.
Hang on a sec, you gonna put me under for how long? What if the Diwali send reinforcements?
Oh, you're just stalling. Those illiterates aren't going to get in here. Don't be scared of the chair, okay? The chair is gentle. I promise.
I'm not scared of the chair, I'm scared of
This
you.
thing with the Diwali is nothing. Ottar's pissing where he shouldn't.
I count on you to fix me, Koller. To some extent, your problems are my problems.
That's sweet, Jensen. Ottar Botkovelli is the Diwali #2 guy. The men outside, they were his men. But the big boss man is Radic Nikoladze. He is the #1 guy. And I know Radic, so don't worry about it. Now, are we gonna do this procedure, or what?
What?
What exactly are you gonna do to me?
I'm not sure yet. First, I gotta get in there to see what's wrong. But don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to you I wouldn't do to myself. I promise. Besides, you've been here a few times. You know I'm professional.
Even though you don't look professional?
You've never had to put me under before.
I never saw you the day after an explosion before either. That was a big shock to your system, man. Kaboom! Now, you want me to fix you or not?
Sure. I mean, yes, maybe. I don't know. I guess I don't have a choice.
Alright, let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen.
Yes.
It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away, like you're someone else. But Koller's gonna bring you back and make you you again. Before you know it.
I really hope you're not gonna screw me over. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, thank God. Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to. Your retinal display should be back soon. You can still move, right?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking augs back there. I mean, I probably shouldn't have. Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
What the fuck?
You got it, Jensen. Just ease up. Don't freak out. Rebooting was the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Koller?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these, I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself.
Okay. You're
These are
scaring
your
me.
implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, David Seraph installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
Oh,
What's going
come
on,
on.
Koller? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
I mean, what the fuck just happened?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought? I did?
What the
More
fuck?
than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers.
What? I can only imagine how freaked out Jensen is at this point. Imagine you run around with your augmentations, you know, you're getting used to all these cool enhancements, and you're thinking, oh, okay, alright, I've got it under control. And then 2 years later, you have an accident, boom, suddenly somebody tells you, oh, yo, you know what, you actually have got some really interesting experimental technology inside you that you've never known you had. And you go, what the fuck is inside of me? Sorry, I just got freaked out a bit. What is this? Oh, right, it says experimental. Oh, and look at where it is. I didn't know his
Where the hell did these
spine
things
was
come
artificial
I
as
can't
well.
answer that.
What
All I
even
know
is
is the
left of
explosion
him
must have
at this
woken them
point?
up.
I
But
mean,
man,
of the
you wanna
human,
use these
other than
crazy
maybe his
fucking
brain, but I'm
things?
not even
That's
sure
your
about that.
right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants.
Press
You
change
know,
the activity to
just
see
for fun.
which augmentations can be disabled. Activation mode. Oh, which one
Go
do
ahead,
I have?
Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
Alright. Reset me now, Koller. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay, so I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
Thought you were supposed to be my AUG expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. Help you make the most of the new augs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far as I know, David Seraph installed all my augs. There's something inside me I don't know about. He's the one I need to talk to.
I am familiar with Sarah's work. These new augs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarif, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out. Pretty fucking cool, actually.
Why would Seraph have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Sarif job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting, mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Sarif's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking how much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within the last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you in that time?
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility in Alaska to recover. It was a few months there that... the more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
Shit, Jensen. That's terrifying.
Alright, okay, so we know when it happened.
You ever seen anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less AUGs, not more.
What exactly makes these AUGs so different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what. Loose wiring everywhere, man. It's like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's beautiful, is what it is.
It is, yeah.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you. Well, unless...
Tell me, please.
Unless what, Koller?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... it would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
Oh man, I'm not gonna
There's a way
refuse
for me
that.
to use everything
Yes,
I have
please.
without compromise. I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say that. I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted by Otar Botkoveli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god.
Oh yes, I want to.
If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off
Chisti,
Plavny
okay.
Street.
Thanks for the info, Koller. Thanks for the praxis.
Right after that, we went straight to the checkpoint, trying to get through and initiating a quest.
Otherwise you cannot go through.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All AUGs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
I'll clear it up with the people I work for. They'll take care of it.
And who do you work for exactly?
Does it matter? You worried I might outrank you?
Of course not. These rules, they apply to everyone. Besides, I am regional director of document checking. I report to God directly. It is God who tells me that if you continue this way, without proper permit, I am morally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
This document agent you mentioned, is he the one in charge? He gets you to stop Augs and offer them this opportunity to do business with him.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints, to keep police off your back, to get into parts of Prague you never knew existed. Tell him Drahomir sent you. You'll see. I give you address, yes?
Alright, give me the address. I think I'd like to see who's behind all this.
Shekashka. There's a courtyard behind the apartment building. Very easy to find. My friend will be there. He will get you latest permit card. Just pay him and don't ask questions.
Alright. And after we got, well, sort of extorted by him, I decided, sure, let's go to this guy, let's check it out. Maybe he has interesting documents for us. Really good ones, like that get us in a loads of things.
I was stopped by someone named Drahomir at a checkpoint. He sent me here. Apparently you help Augs with documentation, upgrade their permits.
You have the money.
Maybe. You want to tell me what I'm paying for exactly?
You pay to get your name on the list. Melina upstairs, she works on your shiny new permit. You come back in 1 week to pick it up. Standard pickup fee will apply.
How much do you charge people for this?
Not people. Augs. 35,000 credits.
Yeah, Jensen's reaction there, totally understandable. 35,000 is ridiculous, and of course we weren't gonna take this. Not that I had that kind of money anyway.
You're not even trying, are you? You just blatantly scam Augs out of as much as you can.
You want updated permit or not? Documents are actually pretty good. You'll see. Trust me, the girl is very talented.
These documents, what are they? Stolen? Forged? Invisible?
Look, just give me what you have, and I'll put your name on the list. That's how it works. Melina does surprisingly good work. Puts more effort in than we ask her to.
And since I wasn't gonna have any of that,
I need to about your offer, and about your friend upstairs.
I was just gonna try to acquire them
Suit
quietly.
yourself. Only a matter of time before they come knocking at night.
So, believe it or not, my original take on this actually didn't take much longer than this one, although this is very sloppy.
This area is restricted to you.
I just punched this guy out,
Rid of those train cars.
just like this. And then I just, although without, you know, raising any suspicion, then I was just jumping on that garbage thingy, on the garbage bin, over the top. And then I was shooting this guy with the trank the last time, so that he wouldn't see me and nobody would raise the alarms. And sneaked behind the other guy, took him down quietly as well, which, you know, now not so quietly. And after that, after getting everything that is here, I found a structurally weakened wall. Now, when I did this the last time, I already invested all my praxis points. And yes, one of my praxis points was in having the ability to punch out weakened walls, because it is very, very practical, especially if you're doing a stealthy playthrough and if you want to get entrance to other places anyway. So I quickly bought in this one, in this kind of makeup. We're going through the vent, and how it's continued you're gonna see next time. Bye.